Alright, what's next in the list here?
That the human soul reincarnates into female or male forms depending on karmic debt.
Yeah, who's heard that? Like, previous life I was a man and I did this and I did that and I did this. Previous life before that I was a female. Yep. I did that and I did this, and in the previous life. Yep. Creates a lot of gender confusion issues, wouldn't you think? Yep. Can you see? A lot of times, a lot of beliefs actually prevent you from connecting to either your masculinity or your femininity. And the reincarnation beliefs is one of those beliefs that prevent you from connecting fully to what your half of the soul really is, whether it's masculine or feminine. And that's part of the problem with some of these beliefs. Can you see that? You see how it would create that confusion? Imagine if you're having feelings and memories of a previous life where you were a woman and you're a man right now making love to a woman. That would certainly cause some problems, don't you think?
Wouldn't you know what you really like?
What Peter said was, you know what she really likes. But can you see how that creates a lot of gender-specific issues? It's actually spirit attachments, and we'll talk more about what it actually is that's going on. But it's not that you had a previous life as a different sex. Alright, what else?
That the human soul reincarnates into a lesser form if the karma has been regressive.
Yeah, we've talked about that, right? The lesser one, what's next?
That the human soul reincarnates into a more painful experience that the human life ultimately leads to or contains pain and suffering for purification purposes.
Yeah, now this is something I would like to talk about. Let's say you're God. For a moment. And you create this system where pain is the only way people can progress. Does that make a lot of sense to you? Because that's what a lot of these beliefs are saying. Can you see that that's what these beliefs are saying? Pain is the only way, pain and suffering is the only way you can actually progress. So it's great that you've got pain and suffering. Now, I do believe that it's good that you have pain and suffering in the sense that if you're doing something disharmonious with love, you need to know about it, and the pain is the thing that tells you. Right? However, I don't agree that God created a system where you can only progress in pain. And in fact, many of you, after you've released your pain, will continue progressing throughout eternity without pain. Now, won't that be a joy?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And that's what God wanted right from the start, was to desire to progress without pain. But to do that, you would have to exercise your free will, harmonious with love, and have a desire for God to tell you when you're about to do something out of love and with love. And when you walk away from God, you walk away from that connection. So if you connect to God, you can now connect to God in a way of God informing you what was loving and what isn't. And after you've gotten through the seventh sphere of your own progression into the first celestial sphere, the eighth sphere, which is the point of abundance with God, from then on you will never progress with any, you will never have painful experiences in your progression. Sounds pretty sweet. It's only up till then that we have these painful experiences because we have, as a race, walked away from God. Right? And even on an individual basis, day by day, many of us still choose, don't we, to walk away from God in many of our choices. And so each of us, like I said earlier, will be faced with the choice, when am I going to start doing things God's way? Or am I going to keep doing things using my free will how I want?